Hey, this is your daily tarot and guidance reading. My name is TJ and today is February 3rd, 2022. This is a pick a card style reading and we have 3 different groups here. We will be using 2 different decks. We will be using the Smith White Tarot deck and an Angel Oracle deck. Each group is represented by a different stone, and all of the stones that we're using this week are related to balancing one's emotions and bringing a sense of stability inside. The first group will be represented by the Moonstone, which also helps to guide one's intuition. The second group will be represented by the Grape Chalcedony, which helps bring a sense of brotherly love. And the third group will be represented by the Blue Caribbean Calcite, which helps to not only, again, bring emotional stability, but bring also a spiritual awakening and deal with stress. If you would like, please take a moment to pause the video and see which stone resonates with you, or if you would like, you can go into the description box below and go directly to your reading. Let's get started with the first group. So you have the Angel Oracle card, Steady Progress, and it says, we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contributions you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. It's so positive. It's so important to come from the right place when you're doing things. It makes a big impact on how you feel about it and the results. So you have the Strength Tarot card, which can represent, of course, one's energy and efforts, tests of character, and in combination with the 9 of Swords in reverse. And we have, I'm not sure if this is summer. These are the dire wolves. This is a dire wolf from the Game of Thrones series, and it has been captured. And I'm not 100% sure who it is, but this card can represent regret and guilt and even loss of insomnia, loss of sleep. So this tells me perhaps today you have had a test of your character, and maybe there is a group or a person whose favor you're trying to seek, or you're just trying to be you and without people looking at you in a negative way, and this has caused you a lot of grief and lack of sleep. Just know that the efforts that you're making are working, and things are changing steadily because you're coming from the right place and you're coming with love, and that's very important, and you know that intuitively. Even if perhaps you've been misjudged, whatever it is that you're working on has been taxing to you, has been something that but you've been formidable, and you have been actively, being consistent and just showing who you are and your strength of character and your physical strength. And perhaps, or even just something that you're pouring that you've poured a good amount of energy into, and it's because there's something so negative that's surrounded. But just know that this is coming to an end. And that's the beauty of the 9 of Swords in reverse. The dark night is almost over. And steady progress is being made. So today you're being encouraged to keep it up, whatever it is that you're doing, and just know that even though it's draining and it's taxing, and even though you have a lot of negative feelings towards this thing, progress is being made because you're coming from the right place and you're coming with love. Moonstone group, I hope you have a wonderful day, and tests of our character, tests of our strength, they really do make us stronger, and it shows us what it is that we can do and how strong we really are and how much we can take, and how when there aren't times of challenge, we can use that same energy and energy towards other things which can really be fulfilling in our lives. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's move on to the second reading, and that's from the Grape Chalcedony group. And, this stone is really good at helping to block negativity. Let's see what you have in store today, second group. Okay. Oh, so you have the Perfect Timing Angel Oracle card, and it says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So here you have the Three of Swords, and these are three different houses, and their swords are through the Baratheon heart, burning heart. And this card can indicate choices. You have this in combination with the Five of Coins in reverse, and here you have Arya Stark at the House of Black and White, and she's blind. So this card can often represent worries that we have, but they're not real. They're usually imagined. So second group today, I'm getting the impression that perhaps there was something worrying you. Perhaps there was a betrayal or some options that were worrying you. But today you are given the gift of sight, because you're going to find out some information that helps you see that you really didn't have anything to be worried about. And that might help you to make a decision more easily, or to see that things aren't as bad as what you thought they were. Sometimes when we don't have all the information, our mind can go amok, and we can go to the worst place, the worst case scenario. And perhaps you had thought that there was some sort of betrayal or something happening, but today, you just in time, you're going to get you might get some sort of information, or your brain might be able to piece things together, so that way you're able to understand a situation more clearly, and you'll realize that things aren't in that negative state that you thought they were. That betrayal didn't happen, or you're able to make a decision much more easily, because you're not having to use instead of your mind going amok or going to a negative place, you're going to get that information you need to be able to clarify a situation. So, I hope you have a great day, purple second group. I called you purple group. That's funny because the stone is purple. Okay, I'm funny. So, Grape Chalcedony, I hope you have a great day. And, sometimes things look really, really bad, but they're not. And it can be such a relief when you find out that they're not as bad. And, our minds are built in such an interesting way, to protect ourselves and to, come up with different scenarios so that way we can prepare ourselves. But when you find out that something isn't, bad, it can feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders. So, Grape Chalcedony group, I hope you have a wonderful day, and let me know if things worked out for you. Let me know if things were not bad in a way that you thought they were going to be. I hope nothing but positive things happen to you today. Let's move on to the last reading, the third reading, and that's from the Blue Caribbean Calcite. So this stone also helps with with your spiritual awakening and releasing stress and anxiety. I'm rubbing it because it feels so good in the hands. It almost feels creamy. So your angel oracle card is the law of attraction, and it says, each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. You have to be so mindful of the energy that you put out, because you're going to get it back. So you want to make sure it's positive and light and full of love, because I'm sure that's what you want in your life, right? Interesting. You have the Knight of Swords in reversed, and here you have Jaime Lannister, who's, he's the pretty boy. He's the cool guy. He's the Kingslayer, and you have him in reverse. So this tells me that there's ego here. There's narcissism here. There's empty promises here, and you have this in combination with the Nine of Cups. And this is like wish fulfillment. So what I'm seeing today, all these cards, I'm seeing that perhaps there's something that you want to be in a state of being perhaps there's something physically that you want, or, you know, situationally, or, you know, a type of partner that you want, but you're doing a lot of talking, but you're not doing a lot of work. And sometimes when we want something, we you know, we put ourselves in a place where we kind of act as if we already have it, or we're already in that place, but we're not. You got to earn it. And you can earn it, you can get it, but you have to be mindful of the type of energy that you're putting out. Have you put forth the effort to get whatever it is that you want back in return? So today you're being encouraged to analyze that and see what it is that you can do to actually, you know, get to that wish fulfillment, because it's totally possible, but you have to put forth that energy. You have to put forth that work. Talking the talk isn't going to be enough. You know, bravado is great. Use that energy to make physical action, to take steps in working towards whatever it is that you want. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if this reading resonates with you, please click the like button below. That lets me know to keep going and that I'm on the right track. If you would like, leave a comment as well. Please be kind. Let's share that positivity and that love.